But we need to be bipartisan. If we can't become, I've always said this, I've never seen a pothole that had a Republican and Democrat name on it. Mm-hmm. It'll bust your tire. I don't care who you are. I haven't changed. I'm not changing.
Senator Manchin often cites the legacy of his predecessor, Robert Byrd, to defend his staunch support of bipartisanship. But a former counsel to Byrd argues even the late senator would say times have changed. In a New York Times column, Ira Shapiro writes, quote, "The filibuster should not shape the workings of the Senate, but the other way around. For Byrd and the other senators of his era, the overriding goal was to ensure not that certain rules were respected above all else, but that the Senate could deliver for the nation, even if it meant reforming rules like the filibuster." Still with us are David Plouffe and Michael Steele. Lucky for us, two inside operators. And David, to you again, is there a way this could work better? Should a guy like Joe Manchin be among titular Democrats, arguably the second most important guy in Washington? Is there a workaround for Hamlet on the Hill?
Well, at the end of the day, Brian, there just has to be a recognition, Senator Manchin, Senator Sinema, any others with any concerns, that we're not living in reality when we talk about, we need to get 60 votes, including 10 Republicans, on the infrastructure package or on changing tax rates or on protecting our democracy. It's just not going to happen. So it's a simple choice. Either you reform the filibuster and strengthen our economy, save our democracy, make progress on issues like immigration reform, or you don't. There is no third option. There's not, we're going to do it, just with Democrats, or we can do it with some Republicans. On any of these core issues, that's just not where we are today. And again, back to our previous discussion, Brian, the stakes could not be higher. So if we end up going deep into this year, calendar year, and not passing the For the People Act or the John Lewis Voting Rights Act, democracies, I think, length of duration in this country can probably be counted down in years, not decades. And so this could not be more urgent, but you're not going to get 10 Republican votes for that. I didn't think on the infrastructure package, all you can do is try. And my goodness, Joe Biden, Joe Manchin, everybody's trying to get enough Republicans on infrastructure. At some point, you have to call the question. But that goes for these other issues. But the most important thing in front of us is the effort and the necessity to save democracy. And you don't live in a world where you're going to get 10 Republican votes in the Senate for any of that, maybe one or two. So you're going to have to be willing to get rid of the filibuster to save the country. That's the choice.
Michael, our friend David just said some powerful stuff there. And, Michael, you know the argument as well as anybody else. The argument against touching the filibuster is be careful what you wish for and wait till you see Mitch McConnell driving that train if, indeed, power flips in the Senate. So where do you come down on the argument that David just beautifully laid out?
No, it was very well done. But here's the reality. Harry Reid blew up a little portion of the filibuster and got President Obama's nominees through for certain judgeships and cabinet appointments. Okay, and then guess what happened on the backside of that? McConnell came around and blew it up to get judicial appointments in place. And so that's the tit for tat that everyone politically is concerned about. This is not about some historic linchpin to, the honor and glory of the filibuster. This is just raw politics. And it's kind of like who's standing that has their finger on that button that can push it one way or the other. But, David is exactly right. The country is looking for more than that right now. And tell me exactly what happens again if the filibuster goes away. Because, if Mitch McConnell were in Chuck Schumer's place, oh, hell, baby, he would be blowing up the filibuster from here to Sunday. And they would have all kinds of very good, well-defined talking points. They'd have people out on the airways across the country explaining why it's important to do it. They would have a political strategy, Democrats. I mean, this is not rocket science. And so, McConnell's now playing the virtuous politician up in the balcony saying, oh, my virtue, the filibuster, right? And just sort of, fainting and sort of hemming and hawing. Meanwhile, you got the Grand Prince below the balcony going, okay, what should I do? What should I do? Burn that sucker down. How is she going to get to it, right? So, look, that's the reality for the Democrats right now. The Republicans know it. They're playing them like a deck of cards because they see something there, the Democrats do, that just doesn't exist. At the end of the day, this is as expendable now as it was for Harry Reid and Mitch McConnell at the time they blew up the filibuster before. Oh, and
to our viewers, this is why both of these gentlemen are friends of this broadcast. Michael, I can grant you, the chair will grant you like 15 extra seconds. What did you have?
This real quick. And we're still here. All right? The country didn't dissolve because the filibuster went away.
Thank you. I'll submit your comments to the record. David Plouffe, Michael Steele. Guys, thank you. We'll do this again.